now with Stacey Carmichael with this week's Cabinet Roundup.
State Minister Joseph Harmon today explained that during a meeting between government and the two unions representing the sugar workers, the Guyana Agricultural and General Workers Union GAWU and the National Association of Agricultural, Commercial and Industrial Employees NACI, several proposals were made in relation to returning the industry to viability.
The infusion of private capital through partnerships, the issuance of bonds and other investment devices, and through funding under the Guyana Green State Development Strategy. They agreed, that is the unions, that privatization was an option to be pursued, but advised that maximum value should be sought for the assets.
Minister Harmon said that government is exploring the possibility of providing lands to retrenched sugar workers for agricultural purposes. However, he made it clear that the lands will be allocated in a structured way following valuation of Gaisuco's assets. The valuation is currently being conducted by PricewaterhouseCoopers. In relation to border issues, Minister Harmon clarified that the Guyana Police and Defense Forces have a heavy presence at key immigration points at the borders with Guyana's three neighbors, Venezuela, Suriname, and Brazil. He stressed the need for persons to utilize these immigration points. There are also regular meetings of the National Security Council regarding border and other security issues.
It's a large border, and therefore sometimes things happen before you can actually do something to prevent a violation of our territorial integrity. But I want to give the nation the assurance that at the level of the government, at the level of our security forces, we have taken some very decisive steps.
And finally, a draft public-private partnership policy document will be laid in the National Assembly. Minister Harmon said the document proposes that government will be investing heavily in catalytic physical infrastructure, renewable energy and the environment, agricultural diversification, and ICT. The policy document is intended to create the appropriate institutional and legal framework for encouraging the private sector to play a more important role in procuring and financing infrastructure projects through public-private partnerships. In addition, a copy of an external loan agreement between the Government of Guyana and the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB, to the tune of $63.5 million as financing for government's adequate housing and urban accessibility program was presented by the Finance Minister.
The loan represents a reassignment of the undisbursed balance of a previous one that had been granted to finance the road network upgrade and expansion program, but which was discontinued. Cabinet noted the loan agreement and directed that it be laid in the National Assembly in accordance with Section 3.6 of the External Loans Act.
For InfoHub, Stacey Carmichael.